Hear from him. Let's take a look at the situation in Kisii. And Lois Wangwe has been based there. Lois, the last time I heard you speak to Freedom Waka, you had said businesses had begun reopening. It had been a game of cat and mouse. Is that the situation now? Do things remain calm in Kisii town?
Good afternoon, Olive. Indeed, the police continue with their long day stretch of trying to restore calm and order here in Kisii town, where quite a huge number of protesters who are responding to Azimio la Umoja Kenya once leader Raila Odinga called for nationwide demonstrations against some bits or some agendas of the presidency of William Ruto. And so we did see a number of riots all aiming to stage a show inside Kisii town. Now, where we're standing is called Mwembe Estate, and perhaps I would say this is where the center stage of the demonstrations took part in Kisii town. And as you can see, even as other areas of Kisii town tend to restore normalcy and people just going about their evening routines, here at Mwembe Estate there is still a bit of heavy police presence, perhaps these being their way of ensuring that the protesters who are largely holed up in nearby buildings or even in thickets and bushes nearby do not stage protests into the evening. As you can see, we have police men who have been here from early morning. They have since received support from the General Service Unit, and we understand they have also received support from security teams in the county of Kisumu. But now we would say that Mwembe is relatively calm. These pictures of police just manning the road, standing by, and all of this evening is a very important evening. Remember, it is a school day, and right about this moment up to around 6 p.m. we will be seeing learners from primary schools and also those from secondary schools really in their school buses and heading home. Mwembe Estate is home to quite a huge number of persons living here in Kisii County, and it will be interesting to see how the young ones find their way home. We keep stand by on that, even as we report that in other parts of Kisii County there is a relatively restored calm, but in Mwembe Estate the police continue to stay put, and it will be interesting to see how this evening goes. Of interest to me this evening is to see how the school-going community will receive their evening, if the police will be here to receive the school buses as the children are dropped home, and even as those who had reported to work, particularly civil servants. A majority of the business community had closed shop, but the civil servants are in office, and all of these are the bunch of also persons who want to see how the evening responds to them. But now back to you in Nairobi. We'll come to you with much more later in our bulletins.
All right, thank you for that update, Lois. And I can see on the road there debris, evidence of the events that transpired earlier. I did see two boys walking like they were coming from school. And as Lois correctly pointed out, it's about that time when schools let out. We will have an update for you at 7 and at 9 p.m. on how police stormed some schools. But enough on that. Let's get a